Guys, today we are outside the 2010 Chevrolet Tahoe Hybrid, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough. First things first, I want to take a look at the powertrain under the hood. We have a Vortec V8 paired to two 60 kilowatt electric motors, which are under the car. This is kind of like the hybrid powertrain head, module, whatever. Battery cables and cables going to the electric motors as well. Those are all orange, meaning do not touch. That's on all hybrids, including the Prius. And then we got the V8. Sort of looks like a normal engine bay, other than that little corner over there for the Tahoe. We also have a little hybrid symbol under the hood liner right there. The front grille has been changed slightly. The design is the same, but it has just air inlets that are less, they're better for co-drag efficient for aerodynamics. Also, the front clip is completely different. It's a lot lower to the ground. I've actually hit it or scraped it a few times on the driveways. So basically, be careful with that. We do have low rolling resistance tires on unique wheels for the hybrid model. And then we also have hybrid badging here, just in case anyone gets confused that you're not in a hybrid. Here, here. So basically we have 5 hybrid badges on the outside of this car. Just in case anyone confuses, this is not a hybrid. Don't be confused. Anyway, this is the nickel metal hydride battery pack sitting right here. Usually there's a trim piece right here. I removed it so you can see it. This sits under the rear seats, second row. It does not affect the flat cargo floor when these are folded up and the third row is out, so that's nice. Obviously that orange cable again I was talking about is right there. Something I wanted to note about that third row, and also the tailgate. Tailgate, this is a $56,000 vehicle, $53,000 base, no power tailgate, period. Not cool. Also, second row, folds up when you're not in use, but when you want them removed, they don't fold flat out of the way like the Expedition. Now I can yank that thing out, which is like 60 pounds, and I gotta find somewhere to store it. Just something to keep in mind. Moving on the interior, mostly regular Tahoe stuff in here, but I want to show you a couple things how these things operate. So if we turn on the Tahoe, okay, the gas engine is running. It's got RPMs. It'll determine whether or not we have enough battery power to be running on the battery alone, and if we do, it'll drop down into the auto stop mode, and we'll be running on pure battery power. We'll see if we do. Also, we have the economy gauge right here. If I slam the gas, it pegs over here. If I stay nice to it, it stays in the middle. So that's about how efficient you're driving. I have been averaging about 19 some miles per gallon this week. Pretty good for a vehicle this size. Normally it averages about 15 to 14 in the city, I would assume. And so, you know, obviously also hybrid badging right there, just in case you forgot we're in a hybrid. See, now we're running on battery. It did just drop into that mode. And this is a 4-speed transmission, kind of. It's a 2 mode. So there's a highway mode and a city mode, and each one has kind of 2 speeds kind of to it. So that's the best kind of explaining it in like easy terms, I guess. I do want to show you the sound system in this vehicle. It's a Bose upgraded sound system. It sounds okay.
And this is why you shop it.
It sounds okay. The punches are okay. The tweeter's okay. But it's nothing to write home about, but it's better than the base sound system. This is a disc-based navigation unit, not a hard drive based like some of the newer ones. So moving from screen to screen is a little slower than other things, but it's alright overall. Also, I wanted to mention we have iPod capabilities right here, little white cable with USB. We have the drop-down entertainment package in here, which does affect your visibility right there. Other than that, I did kind of want to go and show you guys the... So this is the hybrid screen. This shows you what you're doing when you're driving. So you can see this is a super aggressive 4-cylinder deactivation. They call it active fuel management in the Chevys. I had this equipped on the Silverado I was in, and it was a little rough when the 4 cylinders deactivated. You could totally tell. In this vehicle, actually, I only know because it tells me when it's in V8 and V4 4-cylinder mode. on the display by my tachometer. It is really smooth. The transition from battery to electric is really smooth. The whole thing, now I'm braking, so you can see it's charging as I'm braking. So the whole thing is really, really smooth as far as the whole 2-mode and implementation and software and programming is really concerned. I'm impressed. I didn't think it would be as smooth as it is. Oops. So overall, I'm super impressed at how smooth everything is. I'm impressed at the programming. Overall, it's a nice interior because I really like the Tahoe, Tahoe Hybrid. I'm not sure that I'm in love with the hybrid system over like a diesel and like a Q7 TDI, but for what this is, and a full-size SUV that is a hybrid, you can't go wrong with this. It's really refined. It drives nice. It's got instant torque due to those two 60-kilowatt motors. The transmission is programmed really well, and the interior is definitely a step above the last generation Tahoes. So I would definitely recommend a hybrid test drive in this vehicle if you're interested in a full-size SUV.